Okay, so you don't want to show your IP address. Okay, so it wasn't a good idea for me to click a button myself. Okay, these are quite safe to do so because it won't affect yourselves. Okay, so first thing I want to do is change your IP address if you slip up on the screen. As I did. As I did. So what? Okay. I had to sort it out a minute. Okay, lucky for me I don't have a static IP address. Hey, some people have a static IP. Okay, so that is shields up, friends. We can test your universal plug and play to see if it's exposable to the bad people in the world. Okay, now I want to go back to the desktop here. And is there anything, Steve, you want to cover? You should be building your computer or carrying on to build it from.
Yep, I should. Well, I'm hoping to get. If everything works out to plan, I'm hoping to have the memory by next weekend, which should be the next show we'll be doing, which is the 24th. I should have it by then, hopefully. And hopefully I might have 2 parts for my computer then. So.
Right. Pull tax in there after. I'm just going to play these videos. If tax wants to come in, there's no problem.
I do.
Are you hiding, tax?
No, I'm sitting right here just listening.
Right, okay. Now,
good ball.
I don't have much to say today.
Well,
I'll be first.
some people will find some of the information boring because the fact is they understand it. But for the pure creator that doesn't understand how to protect themselves, then it could be very useful.
Texas having a day off.
Now, I was going to cover cyberbullying, friends, okay? I was going to cover cyberbullying. So, what is the best way to deal with cyberbullying? Hold on.
We spend lots of time online. We text, we comment, we share. It's a big part of our lives. But communicating with someone online is just like talking to them in real life. Everyone appreciates politeness and no one likes it when people make fun, spread gossip, rumors, or lies. The fact is, some people do try to hurt others online. It's called cyberbullying, and it's a lose-lose situation. It makes the person being harassed feel bad, and it makes the bully look bad. It might lead to trouble with school authorities or even the police. If someone's harassing you online, it's important not to respond. That's because bullies are looking for a reaction. Block them if you can. Ignore them if you can't. If it continues, save the evidence and ask an adult for help. And don't be afraid to stand up for yourself or to stand up for someone else being cyberbullied. This behavior usually stops pretty quickly when someone speaks up. And when you're communicating online, remember to treat people the way you'd like to be treated. Know how to handle yourself, because being online is part of your life. So stop and think before you click.
Now, you got the web link there, onguardonline.government. It's a government website. And they will ask you to pass the information on, okay, and share it with other people. It's to help the young children and the young people that's on the internet. And it's also to educate some parents that I believe are responsible to a certain extent why their kids use the internet. I was listening to a TV program on BBC TV, and a government were talking about cybercrime and bullying on the internet. They're very educated people, but I was amazed how little some of our governments actually know about the big wide world, the internet. I was amazed. One particular guy turned around and said, and this guy's getting paid maybe 50, 60,000 a year. He said, I was on Twitter. I was told to go home when I was at home. Big deal. If he's listening, big deal. This is the real world. This is social networking. Live with it. That's my message, not to be ignorant with that particular person. Another person said kids as young as 13 are using Facebook. What do they want Facebook to do? Do they want them to take a photograph of everybody that uses it? It can't be done. Facebook have no idea only about the information you put in. You could be anybody. Okay, so the message to my government is, if you don't understand, learn. Do what we have done. Learn. It's the real world. It is up to the parents to watch their kids if they can. Some parents, I understand, don't understand about computers. They haven't a clue. That's not their fault. It's just something that they haven't either thought or even decided to go into. Yes, Josh, there's a black screen made at the minute. Okay. Now, these videos belong to a government website, but they should give you some idea of what can happen on the internet. Okay.
Sorry about that. I'm here to help.
You are?
Absolutely. Your bank account information needs to be updated to be sure that it's not compromised.
Compromised? How?
I need your password, and I need it now.
My password? My bank has my password. Something here doesn't seem right.
What?
I can't quite put my finger on it.
Trust issues, huh? You know, once we figure this whole thing out, maybe we could grab a cup of coffee. If you give me your credit card number, I could even order something for us right now.
Are you fishing for information?
This isn't what it looks like. Easy on the fin.
OnGuardOnline.gov has tips to help you guard against internet fraud, to secure your computer, and protect your personal information. To be more secure online, log on to OnGuardOnline.gov. Stop, think, click.
Unfortunately, some people fall for them tricks, okay? Some people have fallen for them tricks. If you get a telephone call and he says, I'm from your bank, by the way, I need your password to check your account that was hacked, don't give it out. It would, friends, it'll amaze you how many people in real life that I know of have actually fell for some of these tricks. Well, you're wise, Josh. Don't give your password to no one. That is correct. 100% correct. But some people do it, believe it or not. There's many different types of phishing. There's social networking phishing, where people can actually phone you. Okay, so we're going to be talking about fuzzing, okay, after I play a couple of these for you. And then you'll get the idea what fuzzing means. Let me see here. Phishing. I think I've downloaded 2 of the same ones. I want to see what this one here is. Bear with me. Okay, that's basically about cyberbullying with kids. If they are cyberbullied, what can they do? Kids shouldn't be in this particular room, but if they are, report it to your parents. That's the first option. Okay, let your parents know what's happening, and hopefully they'll be able to guide you in the right way.
The Internet. It offers enormous opportunities to communicate. Most of us, including kids, do all kinds of things online. We connect through email, text, and instant messaging. We post and distribute pictures and videos. We may have profiles on social networks where we share our lives, our plans, and our thoughts with hundreds of people. These ways of communicating and socializing can be convenient and fun, yet they come with certain risks. Many parents wonder, how should I talk to my kids about being safe online? A booklet called NetCetera provides some practical tips. It's based on the idea that the first step to protecting kids online is more about talking than technology. When kids want important information, they turn to their parents. So talk to them about your values, honesty, fairness, courtesy, or whatever values are most important in your family, and how they apply in an online setting. By communicating your values and expectations, you'll help your kids make smarter, more thoughtful decisions when they face tricky situations online. Here are some things to talk about. Social networking sites, chat rooms, and blogs are some ways kids socialize online. They can help kids connect with friends, but it's important to help your children learn how to navigate these spaces safely. Among the pitfalls, sharing too much information and posting pictures or video that can hurt someone's feelings or damage a reputation. Talk to your kids about applying good judgment to help minimize those pitfalls. Most mobile phones have cameras and can shoot video, making it easy for teens to capture and share every moment on the go. Encourage kids to think about their privacy and that of others before they share photos and videos. Cyberbullying is bullying that happens online, and it's a lose-lose proposition. It makes the person being harassed feel bad, and it makes the bully look bad. Talk to your kids about treating others with respect, and let them know they can talk to you if someone harasses them. If that happens, encourage your kids to block the bully if they can, and ignore him or her if they can't. That's because bullies are looking for a reaction. If it continues, ask your kids to save the evidence and share it with you or another adult they trust. Mean behavior usually stops pretty quickly when someone speaks up. Encourage your kids to stand up for themselves and to stand up for someone else being cyberbullied. And talk to your kids about treating others online the same way they want to be treated. Here are some other tips to keep in mind. Start early. Young kids see their parents using smartphones and computers. So as soon as your kids use one themselves, it's time to talk to them about safety. Initiate conversations. Don't wait for kids to come to you. Use everyday chances to talk with them. News stories about cyberbullying, a storyline on TV, both can be the start of a good conversation. Be patient. Most kids need small bits of information, repeated often for it to really sink in. Keep talking. Chances are, it'll pay off. Read NetCetera for more information about chatting with your kids about being safe online. It's free, and you'll find it at onguardonline.gov.
Okay, let me find that website for you, friend. There's quite a lot of good, useful information on it. And I will ask you if you have a website, if you could possibly share this information. If you could pass this on to anybody that you think that would help, that do have children, okay? Obviously this browser is a wee bit slow tonight I'm using it for a number of different reasons. Steve, tax anything you want to pass a comment, friends? The room's open to everybody. Anybody that wants to pass a comment on anything that they've seen, please feel free to do so. Let me read the chat room here. Adopt, okay, he says, I don't give out my password to anyone, so if someone is listening to that comment, take a leaf out of his book. Windows Defender with Windows 8 is good. Okay, now, most people that use, if not everybody that use, let me close that into another browser. Most people that use, I don't want to use that one. Hold on. Most people that use a Windows computer, if you go to start and type in the run box MRT, it will bring up your Windows Defender for you. and you can actually run a scan. A lot of people don't know that. Just go to Start Windows 7, Windows Vista or XP, type in MRT. What was that website called? Government Online, wasn't it? Or Online? Let's see.
Didn't know I had that in my
You must be
computer.
tired tonight, Tax, are you? What was that website called? Government Online, I think it was.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I got it right. What do we see? No, that's about tax and stuff like that. Okay. I'm not going to worry too much about it. I'm not going to play any antivirus programs or stuff like that there. Okay, so friends, if you're looking to run your program, run it. Okay. Now, just to basically finish off, I just wanted to cover that this last week the world is being hacked. Okay, by different methods and by the bad people. And I believe Adobe Flash Player has an update out too for anybody that's using the Flash Player. It's advisable to go ahead and get the update. I think it came out a couple of days ago.
Yeah, it did.
Show me a night taxi tired. Yeah, I just seen that 56 minutes ago, friends. I just got a tweet here. More Java patches due soon. February 19, Steve, you're 100% right.
Yep. I went on their actual website, so.
I also got some information here 1 hour 32 minutes ago that banking malware is getting sneakier. Okay, so the banks are finding it harder to keep the malware off. That's just some of the tweets coming in. Right, I was going to talk about fuzzing very quickly. Okay, what is fuzzing? Okay, or what is fuzzing? Or what is fuzzed? Okay. Right. Fuzzing means, okay, we all understand that when we're buying something online, we are obliged to give our personal details. We can't give them false information because if you're buying a product online, you've got to give your shipping address, okay? That's understandable. So by law, they are entitled to what I would call the true information. But some websites are not entitled to your personal details. So you fuzz it, okay? And that's where fuzzing comes in. If you're signing up for a social networking site, unless you have to give your personal email, okay, I would recommend that you set up a dummy email account. One that you can use for spam only, and not by using your normal account that you would use for your banking. Now, why would you do that? Very simple. When you put information on the internet, that information is sold to third parties, sometimes without your knowledge. And that's how they make a certain percentage in advertisement, okay? So the more information you put on social networking sites, you do not put your original date of birth, put something next to it. So if you're born in 1959, put down 1963. If you come from Northern Ireland, put down a different town, okay? Don't put down your original or your true home address. And that's what they call fuzzing in the technology world. Obviously, if you're buying something online, you can't fuzz it. Otherwise, you will not get the product delivered to your home. A lot of people make that mistake. They sign up to Facebook and they put all their personal details in. I don't. Sometimes if you come on Skype, you might say, PC Kermon, you're not from the United States. You're not from China. There's a reason, friends, I do it, and it's called using this here, using your brain.
Yep.
Okay? Because I could go to Google and I could type in your nickname and I could find a certain amount of info on that particular nickname. Now, you'll also get some social networking sites or some sites that will say, please enter your telephone number. You must enter it in. Okay? Unless you're banned online, do not enter it. Some will say, put your friend's mobile number in instead if you haven't got one. Do not do it. They tell you it's for security reasons. Let me tell them, we are not stupid. PC Kermon's not stupid. It's no more for security reasons than I'm wearing an Apple hat. It's basically to sell that information to get this here, to get the big bucks, okay? So don't, friends, get caused. Fuzz it, okay? Fuzzing, that's where fuzzing comes in. And fuzzed. Fuzz the answers. Unless you're banned something online, fuzz them. Now, if you're signing up to Blog TV, they will ask you for an email. There's no law that you can't have 3 or 4 emails. Use an email account that you don't use to buy online. You know, people come here and they say, from time to time, I've heard them saying it, oh, my account was hacked. And 9 out of 10, if I do a bit of research on their nickname, I'll get their, near enough, their home address and their details because they put it there. Okay, so fuzz it, friends. Fuzz it, use your head. People say to me you can't sign up for an email account under a fake name. Of course you can. I have done it. There's no law against it. Okay, because I use it for other social networking sites. Because if someone that I happen to add as a friend happens to be a wee bit smarter than me and has maybe slipped in, well then, if he says, oh, I've got his email, good luck to him. It's only a spam email account. Okay, it's one that as soon as you send it goes delete, 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 delete. Okay, so that's fuzzing, okay, and that's what the topic was tonight. Okay, so if I ask Josh or ask somebody in the room, give us your bank details there, mate, and I'll check them out for you. Tax, give us your password of your Facebook account, will you? Tax will probably say, get lost, or kiss my ass. You know what I mean? Because he's not stupid. What's your password, Josh? And I'll check it for security reasons to make sure it's secure for you if you want. I don't think he was stupid enough to put it in.
No.
But believe it or not, friends, hey, sit in Blog TV, sign in as a guest, watch, and you will be very amazed how many people are easy conned. Okay? I don't want to see you conned, no matter who you are. So if I can spend an hour every 2 weeks to protect you or help you to understand, well then we've achieved something. Okay, so that is fuzzing. We will talk about DNS spoofing in the next fortnight. Okay. We will talk about DNS spoofing. Where basically you connect to the internet. You go to Google. You browse in Google. You browse in blog. And your DNS number could be spoofed.
Okay, Tax.
Okay, so right, Tax, no problem. Okay, friends, so that's basically some of the things that I can think about tonight, and possibility that someone has maybe picked up something. If you know it, don't worry about it. Tell your friends. You know, some people are pretty friendly on the internet, and some people will come across to be genuine. and you maybe got to know them for quite a long time, and they maybe send you a piece of music or something. Okay, ask yourself a question. What do they know about computers? Do they know that their computer's got nothing on it? Because if it has, I can assure you, when you take it off them, you're going to get it. It's going to infect yours within seconds. There is a number of methods you can take on computers. I cannot secure my computer 100% or anybody else's, but I can do my best to keep the worst out of a can. Just by a few simple measures. And at the same time, I can enjoy using the internet. Okay, Steve, the room is open to everybody. Anybody that wants to make a comment, or if there's something that they think's important, they're quite willing or welcome to do so. Joyce, how's Windows 8 going for you at the minute? Are you quite happy with it? Didn't you say that we had covered a subject a couple of months ago to do with Windows Blue? Do you remember?
I don't think we did, but...
We did a video, do you remember I was talking about that a magazine had put in the details that they think that the next OS Microsoft is going to supply is going to be called Windows Blue. But didn't we come across some information that the actual update for Windows 8 is supposed to be called Windows Blue?
I'm just checking that now, actually.
I have decided not to use Windows 8 at the minute because I was personally getting a few problems with it. And I was running it on 4 gigabytes of memory, you know, on a Windows 7 64 upgraded, but some of the applications just weren't working for me. Hopefully, friends, you can understand me. If you can't, don't be afraid to say, PC, will you slow down? I can't make you out.
Windows Blue. Basically, what they're saying on one of the websites I'm looking at is basically it's going to have a service pack and a featured pack in it when it is released in May this year.
Right, so Windows 8 is bringing out a service pack. Windows 7, I believe, service pack.
Windows 9 will be released in May, but they don't know what date.
I believe that Windows 7, there will be a service pack 2 out soon. I remember reading...
No, there isn't. I was reading up on it the other day and they're not releasing it now.
Why?
They didn't say, they just said that they're not releasing a server. They're not, for everybody that's waiting on the service pack 2, they've got a longer wait because they're not releasing it. So...
I just wanted to put this on the video, just for the record, okay? Some people have come to me and said, PC Kermon, you've hacked my computer. Okay, I have received an email from you, PC Kermon, in your name. If you have, and if you go back over the years and check on the videos, you will find out that PC Kermon has said, if you receive an email from me, do not open it, okay? Do not open it. Friends, I do not hack computers. I understand how hackers work. I understand how they do it. but I do not do it. I am here to help you to protect your systems from being hacked. Okay, so I just want to put that on the record once again.